What's good, YouTube? So this is gonna be a little deep video, um, and you gotta open your mind up for this one. You really don't have to. You just gotta have common sense. But I want you to open your mind up and listen to what I'm saying. Um, I had this dream, right? This ain't about a dream, but I'm just gonna break this down to you. I had this dream. I was in this realm. Dreams is realms you really be in. They exist. You just ain't here. Y'all want to call it sleep? Sleep is a cousin of death. Um, so Laura Lee Blair was one of the. She's an actual YouTuber as well. I had a dream. I was with her, and we was on a military base, and we were in an airport hangar, and we opened up the airport hangar doors where the plane goes out, and they store the plane in the hangar, and we looked outside, and in the sky it was raining ashes. Um, But the closer we looked, they weren't ashes. They were little like fibers. It was like little fiber hairs just raining through the sky. And we didn't have no dust mask or no respirator, so we ran back into the hangar. Somehow we ended up outside because for whatever reason we ended up outside, and I'll never forget this van pulling up. A van pulled up, opened the slide door. These guys had these suits on. They threw me and her in the back of the van, and they hauled off. And I'll never forget peeping out of the crack of the door. We was able to see what was going on. I was trying to get our location so we could eventually escape from that madness. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that it was raining fibers in this realm that I was in. This realm had me thinking it was ashes that was coming from the sky, but it wasn't ashes. It was like fiber optic hairs. Now let me tell y'all something. This realm right here, what we in, thing y'all call life, this matrix world we in. The reason why 90% of y'all is clearing your chest, coughing, carrying on, and they telling y'all flu season, um, cold season or whatever. Some people got raspy voice. They blame it on the cigarettes and a lot of things. But anyway, let's just go back to the not being able to breathe. Um, well, you know, it don't do you no good living by a steel mill, and I know that play a little part into it, but they pump this stuff into the air, y'all. You know, when they fly by in they jets, they plane, not commercial airliners, it's not them. It's those ones that's manned by nothing. Drones, y'all. They be so high up in the air, up under the bottom of them got plain bellies. I call them, they look like shark bellies, the belly of a shark. They're ghost planes. Vincent 52, if you out there, you know what I'm talking about. Them planes that fly real high and they look like they glowing up in the sky. Boy, and then you see that big stream coming out of the back of it. Well, they fly them in numbers. And then that X, they put that, everybody be wanting to know what that X is. That X marks the spot in the sky. That X is letting them know what areas that they covered. And after so many minutes of that thing leaving that stream, it spreads. Um, well, they're making clouds. No, they ain't clouds. They're not making clouds, y'all. They blend in with the clouds. If you ain't paying attention, which 90% of y'all don't pay attention, so when you look up, you just think, oh, that's just a cloud. You know, they blend in. They blend in, but you can smell the difference. You can see the difference from a cloud to those. But what they pumping out of there is chemical agent, which is harmful to all living things, plant life. If you want to think that you eating clean, you're not eating clean. TNT Life, he even said the same thing I said. Whenever you think you eating clean, everything that you eat is touched by man. That means it's tainted. The atmosphere is dirty. That dream I had, that realm I was in, them fibers, that's them trails. And you inhaling that. Every day you walk outside, you inhaling that. Today, you know what's crazy? it was so foggy in certain areas. All right, so I'm driving along, and I'm like, wow. When I turned the corner, this wasn't here. You know, they could put this fog wherever they wanted. I mean, you call it fog. It's not fog. They put this chemical wherever they wanted. Y'all remember in y'all great Bible where it showed not it was, it might be in the Bible somewhere. I ain't looking for it. But when I was younger, I watched the movie King of Kings, and it was something like the Ten Commandments, and it showed a scripture in the Bible in visual of what was taking place in the Bible. It was talking about how I don't know if it was the firstborn sons that passed. I don't know if that was Moses. I mean, the Ten Commandments. But anyway, death was coming through, and it came through. It was probably about 2 inches off the ground. This big mist of fog was rolling past, killing everybody. But I'm getting chills saying it. But it didn't harm. Jesus and his people that he went to go sit and eat dinner with, and told them, don't panic, death will pass us tonight. No matter what you hear, no matter what you see, don't panic, keep prayer. It's going to pass our doorstep. And it passed their, look at that, I'm getting chills. It passed their door. Look at that, y'all see that? It passed their doorstep. And it kept going. So what I'm getting at is that it's not going to get everybody. It's not going to affect everybody. Well, if it was so bad, why ain't it affect me? Once again, it doesn't affect everybody. Okay? But what they pumping up there is going in. And you know the crazy thing about it is them fibers is going in your lungs. Y'all busy worried about smoking cigarettes, saying them is harmful, which they are. Those electronic cigarettes, them what they call them, the electric cigarette, I guess that's what they're called, but they got metal fibers in them that they're breathing metal, basically breathing metal, microscopic metal into your lungs, metal in your lungs. All right, but that's exactly what you breathing up there. I got a video, and you got to go through the videos, and you'll see. One night I came out, and it was so foggy you couldn't see. You know, sometimes when you're driving and you see the fog, and you be like, okay, ooh, that's thick fog up ahead. But when you get in it, you can still see around you. And it seemed like the fog just escaped from you within 50 yards all around you. But it's there. It's thick there. But each time you keep going, you thinking it's going to be like a total fog out. It's not. But you just in the middle of it. But yet it's still, you got visibility around you. But the fog, somebody else coming down can't see you. If you get what I'm saying. But I'm losing my frame of thought. So with oh wow, y'all bear with me, stay with me. I'm glad I ain't live. Y'all hate me right now. So with this fog, which we call fog, is not fog. Like I said, I was driving, and that fog was thick, and they could put it where they want to put it. Just bear with me. Give me a minute, y'all. I got to get my frame of thought. I was on to something. I hate when I do that. And that be them not wanting me to say nothing. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Anyway, and they was even trying to give you a subliminal message with the movie The Fog. And of course, they had to tweak it up a little bit and say it's monsters and dead spirits, dead people coming back, pirates or whatever, coming to this island and just doing bad things to people coming through the fog. I'm trying to tell y'all that the fog is killing people. The people in the fog in the movie was actually taking people, but the fog was really taking people like it's taking people now. And here's how they get away with it. It's a slow death. Well, how much slower can you know, y'all? It's a slow death. You might leave this mug. You might leave this place. Y'all know what mug mean, but you might leave this place 10 years from now. 15 years from now, of course, they're going to put a stamp on it. A stamp meaning they're going to put a label on it and say, well, he died from cigarette cancer. Well, he never smoked a day in his life. How did he get cigarette cancer? Well, you don't got to smoke to get cancer. You can get cancer. You're going to blame it on another steel mill? But anyway, so we breathe in all of this nonsense, y'all, and it's just not good. It's harmful. Like I said, all walks of life is breathing and stuff. And, you know, people say, well, you can't do nothing about it. Well, you could spread awareness. I keep saying that. You can spread awareness. You can wake some people up. And then some people might know some people that know some people. And then eventually they can stop. That's like we trying to stop the machine. You know, well, what's the machine? The eye in the sky? No, we can't. It's the beast. We might be able to stop the beast. We could stand up to the beast. The beast comes in many forms and shapes, sizes, and we never know who the beast is. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in your ear, man. We breathing that nasty nonsense, and what made me speak of that is I seen it today, and it was nobody pays attention to it. It's like you might as well just duct tape your windows, stay in the house, don't even come outside. You know, like it's basically. I told y'all I seen this clip. And I don't know the name of it. It's on YouTube somewhere where these guys said if they only knew who rule and run the world. I don't want to rule or run the world, but I would like to know why y'all doing this to people. Don't get me wrong. You know, if the world ain't going the way they wanted it to go. They ain't got no slaves, so now they want to push the reset button. But it's a slow death. So a slow death meaning nobody will pick up on it. Everybody think this person died of natural causes. His lungs messed up. She got emphysema. He got asthma. He on a respirator just for whatever reasons. He can't breathe. Y'all, it's that. That's exactly what it is. And I ain't telling you to come outside with a mask on, because no matter what, anytime you breathe in air, you still breathe in that. There is no escape from what they pumping out there. You are breathing it no matter what. I don't care how many masks you put on. The mask got air in it, right? It's only so much longer you can breathe that tank air. What you gonna breathe? Oxygen when you go underwater, one of them oxygen tanks, the air tanks. After that, then what? You gotta change one. You gonna hold your breath and change one? You ain't enough oxygen to live the rest of your life on oxygen. So there's no escape. Just know that's why everybody's sick, coughing, and you know, and if you do, that's it. That's it. You know, all them fibers I was talking about in that realm I was in, it was letting me know that this is exactly what we breathing. You know, you sitting there, you clearing your chest every 5 minutes. Look, my granddad was doing this back in the day. They blamed it on the meal. Wasn't the meal. Wasn't the meal. The meal was just okay, they'll never see the truth. This is what is wrong with him. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I wish I could do something about it. I wish I could just be like that. And them planes just disappear. And they stop pumping that stuff up there. But it is what it is. You know, so who's the real enemy? And a lot of people focused on stuff that don't realize that it's a bigger thing going on in the world. Like, they trying to take people out and control the masses. I mean, love y'all. Stay blessed. Thought I'd give y'all that. All right, so now I remember what I wanted to say earlier in the video. I got a video up on YouTube. You can go through them and see. I forget the title of it. But one morning I got up and I went outside and it was foggy. So it had to be like maybe 5 in the morning, maybe 4 in the morning. And it was summer. It was in the summer. I'll never forget. I said, man, this is crazy. You can't even see outside. Woo, I smelled something, right? So I said, well, come on, put your thinking cap on. Get your flashlight. Now, remember I told y'all about them fibers. It was raining these fibers just coming down, and I was with Laura Lee Blair in this realm. Check this out. The flashlight, the reason I got the flashlight is because, once again, you know, when you got your flashlight, it shows the fog. Like you can really, you put the fog basically under a microscope when you put that light on it. You know, bright lights is enticing. So I said, get the flashlight. When you put the light on it, it's just going to illuminate what's in the fog. So I got the flashlight and I turned it on, and it's in the video. You can see these little hairs raining through the sky. Now, it wasn't raining. Of course, you could feel some of the moisture touching your face, but the fibers is what really freaked me out. I moved my flashlight through the whole thing, and I said, wow, should I really be outside with a respirator on? Like, are we actually breathing this? The only time you can see these fibers in the sky, which the fibers is in the sky every day, 24/7, y'all. 24 hours, listen, y'all, all day long, the fibers is in the air, nonstop, no escape. The only reason why I was able to see it is because when it was foggy, you put the light on, you light up the fog, and you light up them little crystals just dropping down. And you can see them. You can see the flashlight reflecting off of the fibers, little hairs just coming down. Trillions. You couldn't even count them. More than the stars out in the galaxy, if we in the galaxy. But anyway, you could see the hairs. So next time it's real foggy out and it's nighttime, get your flashlight, beam it up in the air, and focus on those. Put a rag on your face if you want to be safe. I'm being for real. Put some goggles on too, because I'm sure it got my eyes. Them nanofibers, yeah, you heard me. It's going all down in your skin. They putting on, we don't even, man, y'all don't even know. And then you wonder why people snapping out and they going crazy. Them things get in there and you start having some kind of mental allergic reaction. Let me say that again. A mental allergic reaction. So now you snapping out on your neighbor, but you was just talking to him 2 minutes ago. Then y'all stop and say, man, what we fighting for? Man, let's go get a case of beer. Let's go throw some food on the grill. But you was ready to choke the life out of them, right? What was y'all just doing? Y'all was dancing in the rain. Y'all was standing out in the fog. Oh, the rain is beautiful. Let's go do the rain dance. Man, go on out and dance in that acid water. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Knowledge for you. One more thing y'all forgot to mention. They got a TV series on Netflix called Rain. The Rain or Rain, look it up. But the rain made everybody sick. Now think about what I was telling y'all, the fog and the rain. Love y'all.